guys, it's Nick. And as I already ranked the away jerseys for the NHL, I want to rank all the home jerseys for the NHL from the 22-23 seasons. As we already know, I do have a rule in place. If your jersey has an ad, it could hinder where the team's jersey ranks in the standings. It could hurt them. And well, it does. It showed in my road jersey video that I ranked from the 22-23 season just a week ago. It's going to show again. But remember, guys, we're only 35 subscribers away from hitting 1,000 on the channel. So make sure to help get this channel to that goal of 1,000 subscribers and subscribe. And thank you. And let's get into this ratings video. All right, on to number 32, the last in the league for jerseys, and that is the Nashville Predators. They don't have a jersey ad on either their home or away. Their road jersey ranked a little bit higher, but their home jersey is really honestly the worst jersey in the NHL. I think Nashville would do much better if they wore a navy blue primary color for their home jersey instead of the yellow. Yellow should only be an accent color for jerseys, in my opinion. Staying at number 31 is the Washington Capitals. Yeah, I had the Washington Capitals ranked at 31 in the road jerseys, and they're at 31 in the home jerseys. Well, the one thing with the home jersey, the road jersey does not have. The home jersey has a jersey ad. So I would have thought maybe it would have hurt it more. But no, it's at the same. The Nashville jersey is frankly the worst jersey in the NHL as it sits. And the jersey ad for the Capitals doesn't help it. But it's still a jersey that needs to be updated at this point in time. At number 30, I have the Vegas Golden Knights and that ugly gold jersey they wear. This is a team that gets hurt hard. They wear a jersey ad, it moved the Stanley Cup final patch over here, and it doesn't look good. This gold is not a good jersey on TV. I get it, it's much shinier in person when you see it, but their home jersey is ranked 30th when I ranked their road jersey at 17th. Go back to the road jerseys video if you want to see the full rankings there. As for number 29, it's the Columbus Blue Jackets. They rank a little bit lower than I did in the road jersey video, but frankly, I think the Blue Jackets dark is just too dark. There's not a lot of color contrast other than looking at the pants per se, being red pants with a navy jersey, and then just a little bit of red and white accents to the jersey. Frankly, they need to go to the canon full time. At number 28 is the Anaheim Ducks. This is a team that gets a little bit benefit of the doubt. They have a bad road jersey. They have a bad home jersey. But frankly, I think their home jersey works a little bit better than their road jersey, in my opinion. But it's still not a good jersey. It's a dated jersey at this point. It's still from kind of that Reebok era look. And it's time for an update by the Ducks. At number 27 is the Winnipeg Jets. Who knows? This team is a team that's going through turmoil in the offseason, it seems like. Everyone wants out of Winnipeg. And it's time for a Jets rebrand, in my opinion. It sounds like that could be happening, but it's this jersey with the ad being a red patch on a navy primary jersey. It really pops on it. It doesn't look that good on the jersey, so it hurts the look of this jersey, in my opinion. The road jersey is just slightly better, but the home jersey is not that good. All right, at number 26, I have the Carolina Hurricanes. Personally, this jersey is not a bad uniform set. It's better as a third jersey uniform, not a home jersey, It's better when it's worn much less. It was nice to see the Hurricanes wear their heritage thirds in the playoffs, but those aren't their home jerseys. Those were their thirds. This is considered their new home jersey, and it doesn't even have their primary logo on the front of the jersey. It has it ghosted out on the shoulder. On to number 25, and that is of the Arizona Coyotes. In my opinion, the Coyotes, ever since they went back to the Kachina, it was kind of a downgrade. And also, looking at the Kachinas, the green in the uniform really doesn't pop on it. The ad doesn't help either, but when I saw a couple games where they wore these jerseys on the road this year, it looked like they put black duct tape over the jersey ad, and that made it look even more bringing out the memes of the Arizona Coyotes being almost a poverty franchise, but we won't get into that. But these jerseys, in my opinion, they're just too dark. There's not a lot of color contrast, and that's why it's this low. Alright, at number 24 is the St. Louis Blues. Why are the Blues ranked this low? Is it because I'm a Hawks fan? Maybe. But the main thing is, I think St. Louis needs some fixing to their uniforms. They also have that dumb jersey ad, so that doesn't help the uniform at all as well. But one thing is, when they switched to Adidas, they got rid of yellow numbers on the jersey, and I think the yellow numbers for and letters on those jerseys look much better. So the white numbers just don't look right still, and the Adidas era is almost over. So that's why I have them at 24. A true classic to the NHL comes into at number 23. Yeah, Montreal, a true classic to the NHL for their uniform. They really haven't changed anything up until this year, really, with that blue and yellow jersey ad on the front, which really hurts the appeal and just pure historic value of this uniform by the Montreal Canadiens. If this jersey didn't have the ad, the Habs would be in the top 10. That's where I usually rank them. But the blue ad patch does not help it for the RBC Bank, I believe that's what it was. And it just does not look right on the uniform. Montreal is a historic franchise, and they don't need to be getting ad revenue on a jersey when the jersey is perfect as is. Alright, at number 22 is another team with an ad on it, and that is of the Minnesota Wild. I had them around this ranking, and the road jerseys just a little bit lower, though. The quad color ad patch does hurt it. Also, one thing with these jerseys, the middle stripe doesn't go around the full uniform, but it just feels like the jersey itself isn't a bad jersey. Frankly, I think Minnesota needs to switch to their North Star inspired reverse retros for home and away, but that's me. That's where I have Minnesota at. And we're on to 21, and that is of the Vancouver Canucks. Their road jersey I personally liked more, but their home jersey, not so much. The jersey ad doesn't help it, but the home jersey just feels like the color contrast isn't there as much. I like how on the road jersey there's a little bit more color break on the cuff area of the jersey going up it, and the home jersey is just missing that. So at 21, it's the Vancouver Canucks. Onto a team who benefited in both rankings from not having a jersey ad, and that's being the LA Kings. The Kings, at this point, it seems like they are stuck in their ways and wanting to stay as black, silver, and white as their color scheme. But I frankly still say they need to put purple back in their colors and call it a day. The Kings not wearing an ad helps the jersey just because it's in a spot where they updated the silver to be more of a shiny flaked silver on the jerseys. That's good. But it still kind of could use an update here and there. Alright, at number 19 is the New Jersey Devils. The Devils here are basically in their same ranking, just a little bit in a different position as their road jersey. They don't have a jersey ad. They wore that 40th anniversary patch on their shoulder, which looked really nice on those jerseys last year. I personally think they do look better when they wear their, like, Brodeur era uniforms with the better striping, but this isn't a bad uniform. It's still not their best uniform in their history, but how the NHL sets up, this is where I have them ranked and for their jerseys. All right, at number 18 is the Boston Bruins. Still surprises me that I have the Bruins a little bit higher than where I would have thought, but this is where I have them ranked. I get it, they have the jersey ad, but it's a small enough ad at this point, but it's still there. It does hurt the jersey just a little bit. So that's how I have the Bruins at. I like the color balance between the uniform. Of course, they use their yellow as an accent color, not as a primary color, so it helps. So that's how I have the Bruins. All right, on to number 17, and that is of the Florida Panthers. This is a team that helps themselves. Their road jersey, they were in the bottom. And their home jersey, it's much higher because of the lack of a jersey ad. It also put the Stanley Cup patch on the right side of the jersey, not pushed over by the captaincy patches. So that helps it. The jersey, it's also hurts just a little bit because the stripe doesn't go around the full jersey like how Montreal sets up perfectly. But Florida here has a unique look with having the numbers on the shoulders. The jersey's good. I personally think the red jersey does look better than the road jersey in Adidas form, and that's where I'm at number 17 with the Panthers. At number 16 here is the Tampa Bay Lightning. Again, they do use a Toronto Maple Leaf style uniform. That kind of hurts it. That's why we haven't seen Toronto here yet. But the jersey, at this point, it seems like they aren't going to ever change it, even though I think Tampa looks better wearing a black-based uniform with the white shoulders, like their original look. But this is where I have Tampa at number 16. All right, at number 15, I said it was pretty similar to Tampa. It's Toronto. Toronto, though, has that jersey ad, but Toronto is more known for having these colors. Even though at this point Tampa has been wearing the blue forever since like 2012, if I remember correctly. But Toronto, this is their basic look. They've used this scheme for time in and time out. Even though the reverse retro looked much better with the white shoulder yoke and balanced out the jersey altogether. But at 15, I have Toronto. All right, at number 14, we're up to the Pittsburgh Penguins. I am shocked here with the Penguins being up this high with that jersey ad. A lot of the home jerseys in the NHL have more jersey ads than the road jerseys, so it kind of leads to teams being moved up a little bit higher. But this is how I have it. Pittsburgh at number 14. It's a classic Penguins look, like I said, with their road jersey. I personally think their road jersey does look better than their home jersey, but that's how it goes, and Pittsburgh at 14. All right, at number 13 here is the Dallas Stars. Kind of surprises me that Dallas is up in the top 15 area, but the jersey's not bad. Personally, I think they need to kind of go back to more of the star pattern jersey, but the shade of green they could keep at this point. They've been using it since 2013-14 season, if I remember correctly. That's when they switched to the victory green color scheme, and it's at this point, this is their better uniforms in a while. I would maybe put a black shoulder yoke on the jersey to give it some more darkness to the jersey, but this is where I have the Stars at 13. All right, at number 12 is the Philadelphia Flyers. I've always liked the Flyer uniforms. I get it, the orange was really bright. They could have just toned it down to the burnt orange they just switched to. The new uniforms they just switched to are not as nice as these Flyer uniforms, in my opinion. And I think Flyers at 12 fits. The jersey looked good, and they did not need to make any changes, but the change to a burnt orange was a smart move, but the new jerseys are not in this range where I would have it. All right, at number 11 here is the Detroit Red Wings. Interesting here, but it's a classic hockey uniform. Detroit hasn't changed their stuff in a long time, and it's classic at this point. And I would say Detroit at number 11, it's a classic hockey jersey, and you'll see it anywhere usually, and that's how I have it at number 11. Holding strong at number 10, because that's where I actually add them in the road jerseys, is the Seattle Kraken. They don't move anywhere as they stay at number 10. The jerseys are good the Kraken came out with, and I personally say between the two, I would take the home jersey over the road jersey. The S doesn't look as big as it does on the road jersey, but that's because it has that navy outline and it's on a navy jersey. It kind of balances well to make it look smaller than it does. So I have the Kraken at 10 here. All right, at number 9 is the New York Islanders. I personally like the Islander uniforms. The collar could get fixed, in my opinion. Maybe Fanatics will fix that when Fanatics takes over the NHL jersey contract, but hopefully to a Reebok collar, like the Reebok Edge V-neck collar. But that's my own opinion. The Islanders jersey is a classic, and that's why I have it at number 9. This is a team that keeps surprising me with their uniforms. I've always never enjoyed the fact when they switched to the blue helmets, blue gloves, and blue pants with their jerseys. But over time, it's grown on me. The Avalanche, their jerseys are in the top 10, are at number 8 here, and it works. At this point, this is what I see the Avalanche wearing, and the contrast of blue, gray, and maroon all works together. At number 7 is the New York Rangers. I had the Rangers ranked higher in their road jerseys. Also, it's weird seeing Patrick Kane wearing a Ranger jersey. He'll never be considered a Ranger, in my opinion. He's always a Blackhawk. But I have the Rangers at 7 here. The collar kind of hurts it. If they kind of balanced it, making it just a red full around collar, it would have looked better. Maybe with a white piping around it would have looked better. But they didn't do it that way. They just put a red insert right there. It doesn't help the jersey. That's why I have the Rangers at 7. All right, on to number 6, and that is of the Ottawa Senators. When they switched to their more classic look that they wore from the 90s on up, till they switched to that three-dimensional Sens logo, these are their best uniforms they've had. The color balance, there's not any white really on the jersey other than the numbers and around the logos. That's about it. This is a cool look. It looks good. And at number 6 is Ottawa. Oddly enough, if I did this video at the beginning of the season, these Sharks uniforms would be in the bottom. But over the season, I gave it some thought. These jerseys look good. Somehow the teal helmets and gloves and pants work with it, oddly enough, because, well, their fans are known for calling the team Team Teal, and, well, the Sharks are wearing all teal, and it works. So at number 5, San Jose. All right, at number 4 is Edmonton. Of course, switching back to the Gretzky era uniforms was the right call. They needed to have a good uniform. The orange ones were hideous, and now they are back in their Gretzky era uniforms, and it looks right. Wearing royal blue as a primary color versus the traffic cone orange that they were wearing, this is a major upgrade. At number 4, Edmonton. All right, at number 3 is Buffalo. Buffalo, when they went back to royal blue, as I said, that's their best color scheme, royal blue, yellow, and white. That's how it should be for Buffalo. And these are a good uniform. If they would use their helmet logo they do use on their shoulders, I think it would even complete the jersey out perfectly. It's a yellow buffalo that says buffalo inside it. If they put that on their shoulders, it would look really, it would add to the jersey and probably put them in top 2. But at number 3 is Buffalo. All right, at number 2, I have the Calgary Flames. Calgary, when they went back to their classic uniforms, that was the right call. And, well, they are in number 2 here. I like the color that they use with the almost a yellow orange with the red balance jersey and white C. It works perfectly. At number 2, it's a classic Calgary Flames uniform. All right. As you can see, I had to do it again. Blackhawks at number 1. It's a classic uniform. The Hawks red is iconic. You see it in movies. You see it all over hockey. Yes, hockey games in general. Fans are wearing, I've seen it. Fans have worn Blackhawk jerseys to games where the Hawks aren't even playing. It's just a classic hockey jersey. It's iconic. The chain stitching in the logo is excellent. It helps. This is a classic uniform, and that's why the Hawks at number 1 is where I have them. So, let's finish this thing off. But number 1 is forever going to be the Chicago Blackhawks. Sure, you could call me a homer for having the Blackhawks at number 1 in both the home and away jersey videos. But let's be honest, we have iconic uniforms. I'm a diehard Hawks fan. It's hard to rank anything higher than a Hawks jersey unless you look at the reverse retros this year, which I had the Hawks reverse retro ranked a little bit much lower than what I would have if it was actually a good jersey. The jersey's not a good looking jersey personally, but the Hawks at home and away, they frankly do have the best jerseys in the NHL. Down in the comments down below, I want to hear what your thoughts were and where you have your top 5 home jerseys in the NHL. And make sure to go back and watch the road jersey video if you haven't done so already. Also, let's try and get this channel up to that 1,000 subscriber mark, as we're only 35 subscribers away. And thank you for watching the broadcast. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And most of all, let's go Hawks!